Now, there's this new trend popping off on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram that features these remodeling videos made with time-lapse effect, and it's pulling in some of the craziest numbers I've ever seen. For example, there's this brand new TikTok page that started not too long ago, and it has already gained 640,000 followers in just the last month. And the views they're getting are honestly just insane. I mean, they have videos hitting 159 million views, 94 million, 79 million, and even more, all created using completely AI-generated content. Now, even if they earned just 1 cent for every 1,000 views, that one video alone, the one that hit 159 million views, has already brought in around $16,000. And honestly, that is just insane. Now, I checked YouTube to see if anyone had made a detailed tutorial that explains how to create these kinds of videos from scratch, but all I found were half-baked tutorials that don't really explain the full process. So in this course, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to create these videos completely from scratch. And as a bonus, I'll be using only 100% free AI tools throughout the entire tutorial. Now, the very first step in this process is finding a chatbot. I'm going to use ChatGPT, but you can use DeepSeek, Claude, or whatever tool you're most comfortable with. Once you have your chatbot ready, you'll need access to the Google document that contains all the prompts. The document is linked in the description. All you need to do is scroll down, copy the full master prompt. It's a bit long, so make sure you copy everything and then paste it into your chatbot of choice. Once you do that, just send the prompt and your chatbot should instantly turn itself into a full renovation machine. After it sets itself up, all you need to do is type start. When you do this, your chatbot will give you 10 different ideas you can work with. You can pick any apartment style you want. Just choose one. For this tutorial, I'm choosing idea number 3. So I'll just paste it back into my chatbot. From here, your chatbot will run a series of complex tasks. It will give you the entire step-by-step workflow. It's literally a powerhouse prompt. Now, the very first thing we're going to do is generate images using the prompt our chatbot just gave us. To do that, we need an image generation model. So we're going to use ImageFX. It's completely free and gives you unlimited image generations. So just open your browser, search for ImageFX, and sign up with your Google account. Once you're in, go back to your chatbot and copy the Image 1 prompt it gave you, which should feature an uncompleted luxury bathroom. Copy that prompt, paste it into ImageFX, and click Generate. In a few seconds, you should see an image that looks like this. Go ahead and download it. Now, once you have your uncompleted building image, the next thing we need to do is edit it and start adding new elements piece by piece, because we have to create a full keyframe sequence. But ImageFX cannot edit images. The only free tool that can handle this is Google Gemini. So open your browser, search for Google Gemini, and sign up with your Google account. Once you're in, upload the image you downloaded from ImageFX. Then go back to your chatbot, copy the second prompt, which is image prompt 2, and paste it into Gemini. Gemini will then use NanoBanana to edit the image by adding several workers. The only downside is that the output will include a NanoBanana watermark. That's fine. Just download the updated image, then upload that new version, the one with the workers added, back into Gemini. After that, copy the third prompt, which is image prompt 3 from your chatbot, paste it into Gemini, and send it. Gemini will then generate an output that looks like an almost finished bathroom. Download this new result as well, and upload this almost finished bathroom image back into Gemini. Then go to your chatbot and copy image prompt 4, which is the final prompt. Once you do that, Gemini will have generated every single keyframe image we need to complete our entire video sequence. Now, once you've generated all the images, the next step is to animate them. The only free tool that does a really good job with this is Google Flow. So open your browser, search for Google Flow, and sign up with your Google account. You should land on an interface that looks like this. The first thing you need to do is switch from the text-to-video model to the frame-to-video model. After switching, upload the first image you created, the uncompleted building image, and place it in the first frame, which is your starting frame. Then upload the second image you made with Gemini as the ending frame. A start frame and end frame are simply animation markers that keep the beginning and end of your video consistent. So whatever image you use as your start frame will always appear at the beginning of the video, and the image you choose as your end frame will always appear at the end, no matter how long or detailed the animation is. So once you've uploaded your first and last frame, which are the first and second images you generated, go back to your chatbot and scroll down to the video 1 prompts. Copy that prompt and paste it into Google Flow. When you do this, remember that Google Flow uses the VO3 model, and VO3 sometimes adds background music, voiceover, or even random dialogue. We don't want any of that. All we want are clean sound effects. So what I like to do is add this at the end of my prompt. No dialogue, no voiceover, no background track, just sound effects that are relevant. After adding that, send the full prompt to Google Flow. It will use VO3 to animate your visual and create a clean time-lapse video that goes from the empty, uncompleted bathroom to the frame where the workers are actively building. Once your footage is ready, download it. Then upload the second image, the one you generated with Gemini that shows the workers in the bathroom, and set it as the first frame this time. For the ending frame, upload your third Gemini image, the one that shows the almost completed bathroom. Once those 2 frames are in place, go back to your chatbot, copy the second video generation prompt, which is video 2, and paste it into Google Flow. All you have to do is repeat this exact same workflow. Your last frame from the previous video becomes the starting frame for your next video, and then you attach the next image you generated. So it follows a simple pattern. Image 1 and image 2 make your first video, image 2 and image 3 make your second video, and image 3 and image 4 make your final video. Okay, real quick. If you want a step-by-step system to build better videos and actually start earning with YouTube automation, I have a private program called Automation Bootcamp. It's where I give you the roadmap, templates, and direct feedback so you're not guessing what to do. Click the link in the description and get started. Now, once you've created all 3 videos you need, since image 1 and image 2 make your first video, image 2 and image 3 make your second, and image 3 and image 4 make your last, the next step is to animate your final frame. You need to upload the very last image you generated for your project into Google Flow. Once you do that, write a simple prompt that tells the camera to zoom into the shot. Keep it straightforward, nothing complex. Now, we're animating this final frame so that when we're editing the full video, this clip becomes the little tour that shows off the newly completed building. So overall, you'll be working with 4 clips for every project. If your video includes multiple renovation projects, each project will always have 4 clips. Now, once you finish getting all your clips, the last thing you need is your background song. In the Google document, the final prompt you'll see is the music generation prompt. Just copy that entire prompt, head over to Suno AI, click on Create, paste your prompt inside, and turn on the instrumental option. Now, of course, you can use any background track you find online, but I prefer generating my own because the music becomes custom-made for my video. This way, I get the perfect match without worrying about monetization issues or copyright problems. It's simply the safest and smartest approach. Now, once you've generated your background track, the next step is to move into your editing software. For this tutorial, I'm using CapCut. Just open your editor and import the entire folder you've been working with. In my case, this folder contains all my materials, my background track, and my footage. I'm simply going to drag the background track onto the timeline first. Then I'll drag in all the footage in the exact order they were created. So the first video goes in, then the second, then the third, and the fourth one is the final zoom-in clip, which shows the tour of the completed construction. For me, I repeated this workflow twice for 2 different renovation projects. So I'm adding both sets of videos to the timeline. After that, I'll adjust everything, crop the background track to fit, make sure the clips are synced properly, and then simply export my final video.